In this video, we will give you 5 practical tips to cultivate empathy. Let's get started with tip 1. Start at a young age. As with all skills, practice makes perfect, so it's best to start teaching empathy at a young age. Tip 2. Create up-close, unplugged and experiential moments. If you want to boost empathy, face-to-face, unplugged, personal moments are critical. To cultivate empathy, it's important to actively experience and witness it, which is why we need to make time for real conversations. A small thing we could do, for example, is put our cell phones in a box during meals to make sure we're tuning in with each other instead of tuning in with our screens. Tip 3. Break out of your social bubble. We're more likely to empathize with those in our own social hub, the people we're familiar with. We need to cultivate our curiosity and break out of our social bubble to strengthen human connection, to break down prejudice and to challenge stereotypes. So how do we do this? It's not as difficult as you might think. It can even be as simple as reading a book. Because when you read a book, you see the world through someone else's eyes. Someone from a different gender, culture, ethnicity. You can live different lives from the inside perspective. Another thing you can do is strike up conversations with strangers once in a while. Tip 4. Think big, but start small. If we turn on the news, we see a lot of the doom and gloom in the world, which creates a certain numbness, the so-called compassion fatigue. This can withhold us from being empathic. So what can we do about that? We can focus on starting small. If we start out wanting to solve all the world's problems, we will get discouraged easily and end up doing nothing at all. Instead, focus on the things you can change and take it from there. You can also actively look for good things in the news each day. And our 5th tip, make use of technology. Although technology is often seen as one of the culprits of the decline in empathy, it can also be used to enhance it. A good example of this is the app Text to Connect, which sends messages to its users to encourage them to do small kind acts each day. These were our 5 tips to boost empathy. In this program, you can also find inspirational examples of organizations putting these tips in practice, so make sure to check them out.